We are here. We are here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What a wonderful week we've had. What a great week we've had. Magnificent week we had. We about to end it with a bang. Y'all know how we getting down. Me and my brother Jared Walker. What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm outstanding and improving as usual. And
Indeed.
no, normally I say I'm outstanding and improving even when I don't feel like it. Well, I feel like it today. I'm beyond. I'm beyond. Man, good to be here too, man.
Always, man. Always bringing that energy, man. We had a great week. We had a great week, high energy week. Everybody getting in the gym, everybody leveling up. It's been tremendous. So, great day to everybody joining us. Happy Friday. Me and the brother Jared Walker ready to bring the high level energy to the community. Um, Jared, how your week been, man? How you feeling?
This week been challenging in a good way. I literally been involved in a challenge, and then another challenge was a summit on the other one, and coming up with the stuff that I didn't know I was gonna come up with for me. And I realized yesterday, I said, "Oh snap, man, Bobby!" I wrote it out on paper, but I didn't realize I had been writing it out. You ever, you ever find that you have a piece to a puzzle that you didn't even know was gonna be a piece to a
Mm,
puzzle?
mm.
Bruh, I literally found myself sitting down, just writing. And when I looked up, I said, "Oh man, I got something." And this ain't no small feat. So this week has been a eye-opening week as well as a revealing week to the point where it's like, yo, I just created something that's about to transform a lot of people's lives. If you own a business or you're an entrepreneur, or you a speaker or whatever, or artist, like, bruh, it's about to be crazy. I'm excited
Mm.
too.
Are you ready to talk about that now?
You know what? I'll do that for the Fruit Up community because this is under wraps.
Yeah,
This is under wraps.
right. And you know, it is in the community. It's a lot of people who aspire, to do what we doing, to be entrepreneurs, to be speakers. So if you could bring any type of, anything to the community that'll help, let's hear it.
Oh man. Well, some of it you and I have talked about, privately, but
Okay.
pretty much, man, I was looking at the market and I'm looking at you got people who are in sales and you have people who are marketing. Well, anytime you're looking at marketing, you're looking at somebody who is literally making sure that whatever it is being put in front of you is being put in front of the right people, right?
Facts.
Well, bruh, I've been creating music for a couple decades.
Mm,
And when I look at the history of music, I see clearly, even when there were silent films, they still had music. So I'm thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, you got all of these people who are entrepreneurs, business owners, and they're going to model behavior that they want to actually get the results that you be do have. You know what I'm saying? Be the person, do the thing, and you do, and you have that person have. Okay, great. So many people are failing to market appropriately because they ain't got no music, bruh. And
mm.
the music that they do have is stock music.
Yeah,
Everybody else got the same stuff.
yeah.
So if you don't have your own music, I said, hold on, I'm doing the research, doing the work, and I realized, I said, oh my goodness, it's called sonic branding and audio branding. So I created an offer, and this offer is going to be offered to people who are looking to actually transform their messages into music that can move the masses. And in
Mm,
doing so, you'll literally have a music enhanced message originally recorded by you. So we're going to take your words, your message that needs to go out to the market so that you can make your sales, but we're going to make sure that you have customized music to you. So you'll have your signature message, you'll have your signature sound, and you'll have your signature memory. Memory is literally music enhanced messages originally recorded by you. Got a lot of people, man, that don't know how to communicate and articulate exactly what they mean to say. So I'm gonna
facts.
literally help people to craft that. I'm going to help them to put it together so they can say it in a way of simplicity. And I don't think anybody's going to question whether Jared can help them speak well. But the music aspect of it all is literally you're going to have your own signature sound. So you're going to sound like you, and your message is literally going to be accompanied appropriately so that your sound can go out and it can actually do the work that it's supposed to do. So you'll have everything you need, and I'm gonna make sure they got their music for their content. because you got to have, music for your content. If you look at a commercial, you will never see a commercial without sound. I mean, without
Facts. Facts.
watch a movie without music. You will never watch a television show without music. You can barely go into the store and not hear music, at a gas station and not hear music. I mean, doggone it, they got music at the library these days. So everywhere you go, there is music. Well, the music that's placed there is intentionally set there for the purpose of psychology. So that if it's a store, it's to get you to buy more. If it's an actual movie, it's to keep you captivated and retain the attention.
Facts.
If it's an episode of anything of a series, it's literally to do the same thing to keep you coming back for more. So it's for the purpose of being remembered. So you got the memories, you got the message, you got the music, and then I'm gonna show people how they can make their money so they can monetize on and off stage with a message.
Fire.
All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man.
That is fire. Hey, you know what, Jared? When you talk about like big brands and stuff, like this is a great topic to talk about today. When you talk about like big brands and companies who already established, like, and who doing the thing, why do we think we don't have to do what they do? Like, you got like McDonald's. That McDonald's spent more money than anybody on advertising, but everybody know what McDonald's is already. Why don't we follow suit and do the same things that these other companies are doing?
I believe, this is my opinion, of course, I believe that many of us have been taught to be self-deprecative. So when we self-depreciate, this means you belittle your actual being and identity. You don't know who you are. So because you don't understand that, hey, those principles that these people are applying, you can do it too. It's not that, oh, well, I'm not a business. You a brand, fam.
Facts.
Do you not realize your name is your brand? People tell me it ain't name brand. It's your name. Your name, man. Your name is the most one of the most valuable assets next to your time that you actually own. And a good name is to be desired more than great riches, is what a proverb says. It says favor is better than silver and gold. So a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. A good man gonna have a good name. It's a legacy thing. So your legacy is gonna be your learned expectations gained after considering yesterday. This is the perspective that you acquire over time based off of what you have experienced and gone through. And then you need to record that. That way you can have a life example gained after considering you. That means when people reflect on you, you are the example that they refer to, so that they can be exactly what it is you've shown them they have access to. But if you don't show up with intentionality, you'll literally build a legacy worth correcting rather than one worth protecting. And if you think, oh, well, the businesses, they can do this, but I can't do this, then you downplaying yourself and you playing small, you thinking small, and you not literally, in my opinion, you've been deceived so long that you self-deceived. It started on the outside. Now it's taking place on the inside.
That's crazy. And I see it every day, man. Like, we don't put the effort in that we have to. It goes in everything. When you think about like the whole community, like when it comes to eating, when it comes to getting up, doing the routine, like we don't think about the small things. We don't have to worry about it. We have to do it. So getting up, doing it, putting it on repeat, doing the same things over and over, trusting yourself. So what is like, okay, right now, when you talk about legacy, can you say that one more time? What you say legacy mean?
Okay, you got two sides to a legacy. You got the one that you create, and you got the one that you're going to give. So the one you create is the one you're going to give, just to keep it simple. But the first side of legacy is going to be learned expectations gained after considering yesterday. Okay. You woke up this morning, and I know every day is different, but there are days I remember waking up and not feeling like this was going to be kind of like feeling like this it, bro. Like, what's the point of living? Well, I'm still here. That's the point of living. The whole point of life is to live. So I understand that the expectations that I once had to adjust over time. I have to change my mind. You got to change your mind if you want to get intentional about your grind. You got to, there's so much to that. So you have to learn different expectations, because your expectations are literally the expectations of your life, as well as for yourself and others. So learn expectations gained after considering yesterday. When you reflect on your life, what are you learning? If you ain't learning from how you living, then you're not being intentional. You got to be intentional about your legacy. And then the other side is, listen, if you're being intentional about it, you are literally recording that process, whether it's written or recorded audio wise. And that's one of those things I love doing with people when we record their actual legacy so they can have something to give to their loved ones, whether it be a children, a spouse, or just somebody that's valuable to them. So when you have this, you giving this gift of your spirit, your experiences, you passing wisdom down. That's what you're doing. You passing wisdom down. And as you pass this wisdom down, you are able to provide people with the perspective that they would have had to experience on their own in order to understand. But you did it for them. You did that. Now you got life examples gained after considering you. They just reflect on what it is you recorded, whether it's written or audio recorded. So now it's like, oh man, they reflect on you in their mind. It's like, well, shoot, I remember when it's like watching a movie. We always quote movies and stuff like that. So based off of what you've seen and what you heard, this is the example you refer back to. That's literally, you are the movie though. They reflect back and you like, oh yeah, I remember in this scene he did this. Or I remember when Jared was in this situation, he said this and he did that. Well, cool. Get the gems. Get the gems.
Mm-hmm.
That's your legacy. Don't take that stuff to the grave. It's enough riches in the grave. Do not take your treasure to the grave. Instead, your treasure is going to be every book that's inside of you, figuratively speaking, or literally. And you need to get every book out your library before you pass away. That way, everybody who is deserving of them or need them, which is going to be those that come from you specifically, got it.
Got it. The next question was going to be, how important is it to like record your message? Like, what is the significance of recording the message to the people, and what kind of messages should we record?
Oh, all right, Bobby. I'm gonna ask you a question before I answer this question.
Let's get it.
All right. So, what if you had access to the life lessons that your ancestors from 7 generations ago have figured out through living? How much do you think 12 generations ago, 15 generations ago, do you think you would have a better understanding of who you are and where you come from?
Absolutely.
So the importance of recording your experiences in life is for the purpose of not having your family start from scratch every goddamn time somebody is born. Everybody got to start from scratch. Everybody. I'm talking about, look, so ain't nobody had no growth. Ain't nobody developed an understanding perspective. Ain't nobody known, hey, you don't go left, you go right. Nah, fam. No. So the significance is so that somebody that comes from you don't have to start all over. Especially, I'm not going to go there. So because I almost went somewhere, man. But look, every book that is ancient, sacred, and old has writings from someone that is no longer living. There goes another one of those principles. You do not have to be King Solomon or King David in order to leave something behind of wisdom for your children or for your. Sometimes you're writing to you. Sometimes you're going to pick that thing back up in the next, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, whatever. And you're going to remind you of what it is you already been through, because we forget sometimes. We forget what we've been through. We forget what we've gone through. We forget what we've outlived. We forget what we've overcome. We forget the perspectives that we've already produced. We forget that we got fruit. We forget that we've been fruitful. We literally stuck like Chuck in a pickup truck, focused on something that ain't got nothing to do with the truth. And we literally do this because we don't take the time out to record our memories. And your memories are important because that's all you really gonna have whenever you gone, right?
That's it. And I think a lot of people, like right now, we get stuck in this digital world we in. Like, I got content on Facebook, I got content over here, I got content over here. That's not yours. It's really not yours. Like, and putting that music behind the message. Talk about like you said. When you hear McDonald's, you know what that is. You know what that is. Like, We need a signature sound. I love it. What did you call that? Sonic branding?
That's what it is. I ain't make that one up now. It's sonic branding, audio branding, and music branding, but it's
Okay.
sound marketing. Yeah, sonic branding. And my offer, I let y'all, boy, oh boy, let me tell you, my offer is going to be called a supersonic offer.
I love it.
Yeah, because supersonic means it goes beyond the hearing of a human. But if it's going beyond the perception of hearing within the actual human, my goal is to get it to go to the heart. So from hearing to feeling, they need to feel your message, not just hear it. Yeah.
What's so okay, like I said, what types, like somebody right now, like, man, I got so much to say, I got so much to give, but I don't know how to put it. I don't know what to do. How do you get it out there? How do we put our, like, what do we start with?
Oh,
You know
man.
what I mean?
Look, boy, you trying to turn this into the master class, man.
Hey, already, Jay, you see me.
The community getting all the gems. Nah, it's no secret. You always start with who you are. Start with your reflections. Like, what are your legacy? So if you have learned expectations gained after considering yesterday, what are you reflecting on that is of so much value that those that are in need of it are willing to pay you for it? When you go to a doctor, all you doing is paying for an opinion. And if you don't like what they got to say, you get a what? Second opinion.
Facts.
What perspective that you have that has produced an opinion that is valid and validatable that could actually change somebody else's life based off of you simply opening up your mouth and telling it to them. And some people, you can't just tell them something. You literally got to sell them something, because if I tell you, you ain't going to understand the value of it. But if I sell it to you, you're going to take it and you're going to run with it because you paid a lot of money for this thing.
Facts.
So
Facts.
if a doctor tell you, hey, I got this pill, you know what I'm saying, it can help you, it's gonna cost you though, eight what's more, they tried to hit me with a $18,000 a month for the what? But then Bobby come and say, hey, you can heal your body with fruit, right? Oh man, fruit, I can go to the store and get that. I got one better, you can grow it in your backyard. See, man, nah, man, when you see that, you belittle the value of something based on your limited perspective. Limited perspective will produce unlimited assumptions. However, an unlimited perspective will always produce, at the very least, of an accurate understanding. And the problem is, when you don't have an accurate understanding, then your perspective is limited and it needs to be improved. So how you see things and devalue and depreciate is really how you see yourself, because you devalue yourself and you self-deprecate, you self-depreciate yourself. So it's all that stuff. But
That's good.
back to the question you asked me, how can they do it? I answered it, but I'll be more clear and concise, because I ain't trying to hide nothing. You need to look at your past. Look at your past. And remember, when I say past, I'm talking about your power, ability, skill, and time. You need to look at your past. And power and ability share an identical definition. Power and ability, both of them mean possession of the qualities to do something or get something done. So you don't even have to be the one to do it, but can you get it done? Like, can you make a call? Can you shoot an email? Can you shoot the text? You know what I'm saying? Can you be the plug in short? But if you look at your past, this is where you're going to see some of the most value. I'm talking about the most valued moments of your life. And not by you. I'm talking about by others. It's some people you done showed up for and showed out, and you didn't even know that's what you was doing. You were just there because you love them, right? Well, those moments where you provided them with the medicine that they needed because they were sick, in need of a friend. They were in need of healing. They were in need of being made whole again. Because of the person that you had become at that time, you were the exact person that was needed in the right place at the right time, and you were who you were. Well, how many other people need what it is that you can naturally offer? And then from there, you literally take that right there, and I help them package that up appropriately. I help them to articulate that effectively. I help them to communicate, articulate, cultivate, captivate, and create exactly what it is they need to say based off of the truth of their past so that they can put that thing together. And then we take that message that we just created and then we enhance it with music so they don't just hear it, they feel it.
Fire.
Yeah.
Oh my, what a lot. Look, Raj Mel said dropping gems. As always, family, y'all, the information we receiving today, family, is golden. And that's why I love my brother, because what he do is greatness. And we don't even know how great we truly are, because it's like we overcomplicate everything, Jared. Everything. So that's why I've been simplifying everything. In the Fruit Up Till 5, we keeping it simple. Today, all mangoes. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna do all mango today. I didn't advertise it, but it's all mango today. We're gonna do what we say we're gonna do. Keep it simple. Eat one fruit today. Jared, like, what are you doing today?
Well, as soon as I hop up off of this thing, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get my walk and run in because I need some sun while I'm doing it. It's cool to do it at night. I mean, not night, but it's cool to do it in the dark, but it's best to get that sun, that vitamin D is important. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get my, and it's easy to do them videos, they let people see like, hey, I'm out here, we walking and talking. It's better to do that with the sun out.
I'll be doing it at 4 a.m. Trust me, I know.
But you go out again, don't you?
Yeah. I go out again, definitely. Yeah.
If I go out, bro, it's a whole different world over here with my family. We got a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So the things that we doing, we homeschooling and everything, it's kind of hard to get back out because we got a scheduled routine. So I'm literally beating everybody up. I ain't putting my hands on nobody, but I'm getting up before everybody.
Facts.
Yeah, no, but that right there, today I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I'm gonna invest time with my family, but today is what we call Wife Day. Every week, every Wednesday is Family Day in my home. Every Thursday is date night, and every Friday is Wife Day. So today is the day that it don't matter how I'm feeling. I feel good, James Brown style. So I even if it wasn't too bad, it ain't about putting on different hats. Now you got to put the cape on today, brother. Right. You got to, even with kryptonite in your pocket, you got to put the cape on because my wife, she needs a break. She needs a break. Right. And I'm going to be the one that is providing that because that's my responsibility. It's my choice as well. So it's going to be me and the kids, man, growing, learning, observing, having a lot of fun, but I'm also going to be on this challenge. I'm also going to composing some more music today. I'm also going to have a couple of calls, and I'm also going to be intentional about putting this thing that I'm telling you, I can articulate it effectively. However, somebody need to be able to click a button and go to it as well, because what I'm telling y'all, what I told y'all today, that information ain't going now. No, that it's going to be, it's a slow rollout. It's not because, I'm trying to surprise and nah, bro. I just got to make sure I got everything together, all T's crossed and all I's dotted, so that when I offer it, it's literally easy to follow. Like I got everything in here and I got everything written, but it needs to be organized. So today is just a day of being intentional with the family, being the if, and getting my stuff structured and situated so I can actually provide people with exactly what it is they need. Because if you are a business, if you are an entrepreneur and you ain't got no marketing, that is like a producer sitting with a bunch of beats on his hard drive and don't nobody know that he make music. Well, they do, but they've never heard any of the music.
Right.
You're not helping anybody. You just got to, I got a business. They need to know about your business. And how we're going to do that is literally you need to put some music to your stuff and we can put it out. And I know how you can monetize whether you're on stage or not. So I'm getting all that stuff together, man.
Fire. Know what you're doing today. Being intentional. I love it. Put in the chat, what are y'all doing today? Y'all know how we get down. Put in the chat, what are you doing today? We need to see it. Be intentional about what you're doing today. Always tell yourself what you're doing today, so you know what you're doing today. Jared, me and Doc, shouts out to Dr. Michelle Knights. Me and Doc was talking, and she was like, master your morning is high level. Me and Jared, Jared, really, the conversation is really high level. I really love bringing the brother Jared on. And she was like, you know what? We need an acronym for master. I was like, you know what? I'm about to ask Jared. You I see you thinking up. Like, we got to start, like, really mastering the day is really starting off with high level energy, high level thoughts, high level intentions. Like, so that's what I love about what we doing here. We setting the standard for the day. So you could mastering your day could go a lot of different ways. To be a master of something means really putting it on repeat, really doing it over and over again. What's your thoughts on
it? It's interesting. Doc, I love Doc, man. Shout out to Dr. Michelle Dyson. You ain't gonna keep getting past my consulting fees now. No, when I think
Doc know how to work it, don't she?
Yeah, she's amazing though. But it reminds me, I forgot. I'm also, so my kids asked me to do a radio show. And the reason for that is because I was a part of a marathon last week on Saturday. And that marathon, I had the most listeners and the biggest like outcome and all of that stuff on my hour, just 1 hour. And my kids were able to hear everything in the other room because my wife was logged into her station head account, listening to me and supporting. My kids were like, Daddy, ever since then, it's Friday now. That was last week. Daddy, you gonna do another show? You gonna do another show? Daddy, can you? And I said, you know what? I tell you what, from now on, every day at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing a show. If not, 5:30. Between 5 and 5:30, I will be doing a show. And I'm gonna stop it at 6 because we still got our evening routine. What I read to them, I'll create a story and get, whatever the case. But that right there, that radio show is something that I've already been doing, but I'm gonna do it intentionally. But here's the reason I bring that up is because last year when I had my show, it was on AMP, and I gave on one episode I was talking about master and how we perceive that in America. Over here in the West, when we think of master, we have an inappropriate perspective and view, because when you go to the East, that's not how they don't see it the same. Over here, you think of master, you start thinking about some slave stuff. And all this stuff. But if you go to the East, it's seen as teacher, mentor, so a sensei, you know what I'm saying? So when you talk about mastering your mornings, like mastering your day or self-mastery, you're literally talking about what was referred to in the past of master-apprentice relationships. And your actual purpose should be the apprentice to your perspective, or maybe the other way around. This is a raw thought right now, but I'm understanding that your day, you master your day. Don't let life happen to you. You need to happen to life. You need to already have planned what you're going to do and be doing it. Like what you're doing in the process of planning needs to be a part of your planning and doing. So it's very interesting. I got to chew on that one though, man, because when you talk about mastering your day, this is like mastering your time. Time and life is synonymous, in my opinion. You run out of one or the other, you gone. So it's like what you master is the thing that you are teaching. And you need to be trained in life on how to teach and how to respond to you. The systems are already there. Systems are put in place to produce a predictable outcome. Systems are saving yourself time, stress, and energy and money. But it's just like, man, hold on. What am I not doing that is in alignment with the mastery that I'm actually, in my opinion, I have the ability and responsibility to operate inside of? Because if you're not mastering your day, that means something is mastering over you. And it ain't got nothing to do with the truth. And that's a problem. That's a problem. So I'm gonna chew on that one, Bobby. I'm thank you for that.
And when I came up, and it's not I came up with it, it is what it is. There's plenty of things out there to master this, master that. And this is what I want to do. This is what I have to do. I have to master my day. I have to master my morning. And the thing I did is just got up and start doing. And it's literally, that's how you start mastering. You just got to start doing. You don't know what you're going to do until you start doing it, and you get a clear picture of it. So That's what we're doing here. We're showing up. We showing out. I see everybody got in the chat what they got going on today. This is how Friday's supposed to go. Start your Friday off like this. Go into the weekend with high. Everything I say is about high level, high expectations, high value. All it is because we got to get higher. We got to. We've been low so long. You know, I love the higher vibration. I love the high energy. I love everything about life, man, right now because it's intentional. I'm intentionally doing everything I'm doing. I'm intentionally being great. And I didn't know that I could be great. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was great until I started being great. And that's the message I would love to leave people with. So we're gonna continue to build. And I love what you got going on, man. Like anything you want to tell anybody before the weekend start?
All I'm gonna say is Bobby here, he hooked y'all up this morning.
Sure
Y'all
did.
got to see behind the scenes. And if you was late to the show, we put this on repeat. But I just want I'm so serious when I say this. It's Friday and you still here. And that's not saying something that's cliche. Life ain't cliche. Life in your body ain't cliche. Your purpose ain't cliche. And whether you woke up on purpose or not, you may not have wanted to get up yet. I don't know. But whether you woke up on purpose or not, you still woke up with purpose attached to your life. I would go as far as say it's a sign to it. And if you don't do nothing else, please be intentional about it because it matters. And it's so important to somebody that's waiting on you that if you get focused and you stay focused, I promise you, the pain that you have experienced in the past is going to make so much sense because now you have a gift to naturally offer somebody who was waiting on you the whole time and you ain't even know it. So stay focused and know that you got this. I don't just say that stuff because it sounds good. I'm trying to brand myself. I am who I am.
Right.
My name is my brand, but your name is your brand. So when I say you got this, the proof is you still here. That's evidence and proof. This ain't yesterday, it's today. You still here. Stay focused and act like you got something that's worth living for because you do. And you do it every day, unintentionally or intentionally. Just be intentional. Know that you got this. That's all I want to say, Bobby.
Hey, that's a whole lot to say. Put the love in the building, family. Put your love emojis in the building. We headed off to a great weekend. Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. Y'all know what it is. All mangoes today. All mangoes today. Mango smoothie, mango juice, mango, eat your mangoes. We going in. Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. I will be going live in the group today sometime, popping up on y'all, giving y'all some information. So what we got going on for the weekend. So stay tuned for that. Jared, man, I appreciate you. We back at it on Tuesday, right?
On a Tuesday.
Indeed. Love having you on, brother. I appreciate you. I'll be with you on Tuesday, man. With that being said, y'all.
Appreciate being here. Look forward to it.
Fruit Up, family. I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. We be back Monday, 7 a.m. Family. Fruit up, fruit up, fruit up.